Hey guys, Nick from Apicella Auto Sound here. Just giving you the final walkthrough on the high-end audio system we just completed in the 2020 Range Rover Sport. The goals for this car, aside from the highest level of sound quality possible, was to do an install that maintained all OEM appearance and all OEM functions. So what we started out with was replacing the tweeters with AudioFrog GB10 OEs. We ended up fabricating our own mounting ring that snaps into the factory mounting locations. We actually have a separate video on that. I'll include the link in the description. From there, we did the AudioFrog GS25 mid-range in the OEM location. And then from there, we also did the AudioFrog GS8 ND2 mid-bass driver. That is a dual 2-ohm driver. So we actually used 2 channels from our DSP amplifier to power that to get a total of 300 watts to it. We got a pretty high level of mid-bass out of them. Everything else is actually, they have to come down to meet everything else. It's it's got a lot of impact, plays down super low, and we also did all necessary deadening and sound treatment in the doors to prevent any sort of rattling. Now if we step in, we did integrate into the factory radio. Excuse the flickering on the video. That is just the shutter speed and how the factory screen works. It does not look like that in person. But we also have the DSP controller mounted down right here. Now what it might look like is that we might have screwed or double side taped to secure it. Actually, we didn't do any of that. We wanted to maintain, like I said, all OEM integrity in this vehicle. So what we did, or actually what our soon-to-be new installer did, is he fabricated these aluminum brackets. It's actually very hard to see. I'll try to zoom in. There's some aluminum brackets that actually sandwiches it to the panel itself that wrap around behind it. Pretty neat little thing he did there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for up front. The rear speakers are all OEM and are still powered by our aftermarket system. So as we get to the trunk, you can see we removed the spare tire. The reason for that is, frankly, the owner has roadside assistance, so it was completely unnecessary. He has it through Land Rover and his insurance, so he's got 2 backup plans. But back here, you can see we fabricated a nice, enclosure with an amplifier rack. The brains of the entire operation is this Helix V12. This is a 12-channel amplifier with a 14-channel DSP built in. For as tiny as it is, it packs a serious punch, 75 watts by 12 at 4 ohms and 150 watts by 12 at 2 ohms. So like I said, the mid-bass drivers are actually dual 2 ohms, and we're running 2 channels to those each, and so those things are getting 300 watts a piece from this bad boy, and it's powering the rest of the system, minus the subwoofer, which is getting powered by the Helix M1, which is tucked back there. The subwoofer is the Focal Flex 10-inch. We didn't need anything crazy. The owner doesn't need a ton of bass. He prefers quality over quantity. This thing actually, as small as this enclosure is, it played flat down to about 12 hertz. I have the measurement saved. I could post them in this video or whatever. We also secured it to an OEM mounting location. This is all factory with a steel bar, and there's also another mounting location inside of the enclosure, another bolt that goes into an OEM mounting location, and these fuses also OEM mounting location. Like I said, this whole install, the goal of it was to keep the integrity of the vehicle and not cut anything, not molest anything, and yeah, I think we achieved that pretty well. And it also sounds, like I said, kick-ass. I love how it turned out. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll have more videos soon because we're getting back on that. Thank you.